Girls, why should guys stop being insecure? It's okay to not be the smartest person in the room. Admitting you don't know/understand a thing does not make you look weak. Blustering your way through makes you seem like an arrogant ass. Reminds of that quote. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Admitting you don't know something already makes you smarter than average. I didn't know that, thanks. Some friends of mine are really insecure about not being able to grow a beard. TBH, it doesn't really matter. Mine has 2 bald spots around the jawline that make any attempts to grow a beard look weird. It's not so much that I want to be able to grow a beard for looks, although that would be nice. It's more that I'm tired of shaving all the time. Don't know what I'd do without one though. How else am I supposed to hide my face? Go full John Wick. Keanu has a patchy beard, and he just rocks it. Yeah, but he is Keanu. He can do whatever he wants to. Many guys came into this thread looking for someone saying, dick size. And I still don't believe them. It's the same deal as all those girls' complexes about breast size. It's totally pointless. My husband married me when I was basically flat-chested and looked like a boy. Now I'm a little older, and I've had 2 kids. My breasts got bigger, and my husband likes them just the same as he liked my old ones. Being too skinny. As a formerly skinny dude, unless you have reasonable eating habits, it won't last. Word of warning, guys in your teens/early 20s who are insecure about being skinny. If you can eat a ton and never gain weight, chances are you won't always be skinny. Then you'll have the opposite problem. I love skinny guys. Their little legs drive me absolutely wild. Damn, that's me. I just can't put on any weight. It's gotten to the point where I feel embarrassed to eat if someone else is sitting nearby. Bro, you should be showing that off. Eat in front of everyone all the time. Let them be jealous that you never gain weight. Balding. So many guys try to hide it, or even get plugs, or constantly wear hats. Just keep the sides cut close, buzzed or shaved, and most women will actually think it's attractive. A friend of mine shows signs of balding already. He seems pretty confident about it, saying at one point he is just going to shave it all. Honestly, his confidence is attractive. No matter what the hair looks like, confidence makes all the difference. Don't feel insecure about liking girly things. Order that fruity drink, watch that rom-com, and sing in the shower. A lot less people care than you might realize. Singing in the shower is girly. I love singing in the shower loudly. Probably depends on what you're singing. I don't think anyone's gonna call me out as girly for belting out thrash metal lyrics while I'm cleaning up. A good example is actually happening right now. I'm at a pool party. 2 very nice overweight guys are in the pool, but they are both wearing t-shirts to cover their guts and just standing around. Then there's a third heavyset guy who easily has an extra 40 pounds on the other 2 guys. He is shirtless, having the time of his life, playing with a band in the pool basketball game and cracking jokes. He is way more attractive to the girls because he isn't ashamed of his body and exudes confidence. Should all 3 lose weight? Sure, most of us should, but don't stop having fun because you are ashamed of yourself. Live your life and have fun. This is very attractive to all people. Just my opinion. I'm a middle-aged woman, and I think I have a bit of wisdom about things like this. I've seen some shit, huh? Coming quickly. I am honored, sir. Coming quickly is fine, and I would never judge someone for that because I know it's not in their control. But I also definitely don't expect it to mean that sex is over. Men crying is my kryptonite. It just makes me want to love them and hold them forever. Well, then am I the guy for you? Yeah, I cry myself to sleep every night. Edit. Holy shit. A random stupid no-effort shitpost gets gold? This does put a smile on my face. It can be so difficult to do. I didn't cry for probably 10 years, due to getting told my entire life, "Men don't cry, suck it up, princess," by every other man in my life. After 2 years of allowing myself to feel, the one thing that broke my crying dry streak was my cat dying. That was the only thing in 10 years that managed to move me to tears. Thankfully, I'm getting better. I have had a lot of guy friends that are really insecure about pimples/acne. I'll tell them that everyone gets them, and everyone is insecure about it, but their response is usually something like, "Girls have makeup to hide it." And so I taught a few of them how to subtly put on concealer so they could feel more confident about their butts. But then Captain America enters the room. "Wish you said this 3 months ago. Now what am I supposed to do with this bubble?" But guys shouldn't feel so insecure about their body shape. You don't have to have big biceps or washboard abs in order for a girl to like you. Well, thank God. He pats his belly, calming himself, even though it's nothing he should be worrying about. I'm a guy. I'm just here for self-esteem boosts. Yesterday my husband told me that ever since he got laid off, he feels like less of a man. He worries that he can't support us anymore. But for now, I'm handling it myself. He's looking for a job and started helping out more around the house. To me, he'd only be less of a man if he just gave up and spent all day playing video games. As long as he's being productive and trying to fix things, I'm happy. Singing. I love it when I'm sitting in a cozy little pizzeria and hear the cook singing in the kitchen. It doesn't matter that they're not the best singers in the world. I just love when people are happy and love to sing. As a cook, I'll tell you, we don't sing because we're happy. We sing because it stops us from going and strangling the next jerk with a lactose allergy who asks for a special pizza during the rush when I've got 40 orders piled up. How much sugar-coated nonsense is in this thread? Height. I know the popular presumption is anyone under 6 feet is screwed, but if a girl considers a couple inches to be a deal breaker, she's not worth your time anyway. I'm short, but lots of my tall and beautiful friends have dated men somewhat to quite a bit shorter than them. It's no big deal. Edit. To all the dudes snarking about how the above is not true, I promise ya, that kinda shitty attitude is way more unattractive than any physical characteristic. And if the only women you ever want truly all dish you for height, well, I'd look inwardly about your own tastes too. So here I am, balding, putting on weight, future beardy guy short, and, well, you get the idea. Ladies swoop in. Danny DeVito, you've always had our hearts. They should stop feeling insecure about showing emotion, especially in a relationship. I know a lot of guys grew up being told that showing emotion was girly, but honestly, when a guy is open about how he is feeling and doesn't suppress it, it makes everyone feel more secure. When the girl feels like she's the only one who has real feelings in the relationship, then it's hard to trust the guy, and the guy often feels misunderstood as he isn't conveying what he wants to. Guys, please know it's okay to be emotional. You deserve to be honest with the people around you, and it makes relationships so much better for everyone involved. Ick if it's true or not, but I've heard a lot of guys are insecure/care a lot about their hair. One of my guy friends once told me that he spends a good 15 minutes in the morning styling it so it looks okay. Honestly, I don't really notice a guy's hair unless it's drastically different from everyone else, i.e. like buzz cut, super long, or just some wild hair. The flip side of the comments about not being able to grow a beard, guys shouldn't feel insecure about being hairy. I love a hairy chest, and don't find a hairy back or shoulders to be a problem. Like most things listed here, yeah, you'll find women who won't like it. But if they are willing to write you off for something physical that is out of your control, they probably aren't the person for you. I will say, regardless of anything else, hygiene is important. If you're hairy, you might sweat more depending on the climate and how warm you run, But if you shower regularly and keep everything clean, it's all good. Edit. Yes, this includes hairy butts, backs, legs, shoulders, etc. I think the only thing I might ask someone to trim would be crazy nose hair, though that could be disguised by a mustache. I agree with every word. It makes me sad when I see guys shaving their chests just because they think girls like it better. A hairy chest is really attractive. I agree. But if a guy is serious about getting rid of chest hair, it's better not to shave it all off completely, otherwise you end up with prickly stubble. Appearing feminine over stupid things, like thinking a puppy is cute, wearing pink, or being generally friendly and smiley. Women like that shit, and get annoyed and exhausted by men who take masculinity too far. 1. Don't feel insecure about the size of your penis. It really is about what you do with it, and honestly, guys with big penises are just painful most of the time. A lot of them also just fall back on the size of their penis as an excuse to be lazy as well. 2. Don't be worried about your hair being too hairy, not having enough hair, etc. If someone isn't into you because your hair isn't Goldilocks just right, then they aren't really worth the time to get into a relationship with. If she's complaining when she meets you that you don't have enough hair, have too much hair, or don't have hair in the places she wants and have hair in the places she doesn't, what is she going to be like 10 years down the road? 3. Don't worry about having a gym body. It is much better to just be healthy, and a lot of the guys with massive muscles just aren't. As well, a lot of them just put stress on the women they are with to be as built as they are. As well, what appeals to the eye is not always the same as what appeals to the other senses. For that matter, what appeals to the eye isn't always huge muscles and little fat. That is just a part of the media pressure, as it is telling all women they should look like Kim Kardashian. 4. Money. Just the same thing as the gym body. Financial success is one element women may look at, but it is usually just one of very many. Back to the idea on hair, if she is just looking at your financial success, what is it going to be like in 10 years if you lose your job? 5. If you wouldn't hold a woman to the same standard, don't feel you should live up to that for her. Your relationship should be about equality and actually sharing your life, even if you're just looking at short term. That Saturday night is a chunk of your life. If you're not getting something from it, if you're just living up to her standards, it isn't worth your time. 6. Being macho and acting strong all the time is not that important to most women. It's one of those pressures society puts on you. It's okay to say you're scared. It's okay to say you're depressed. It's okay not to fight someone just because they're trying to insult you in public. It's okay to just be a person. 7. If you like video games and eating pizza on the weekend, it's not okay for someone to tell you that is wrong. There are women out there that would be like, "Cool! Hand me a slice and the second controller." You're not automatically in the wrong, because a woman wants something different. A lot of what the girls are saying in this thread is great, of course, but it's just words, pretty words. The truth is, girls do care about the size of your, and your height. And showing emotion? They actually think that's kind of weird. Real life is very different from everything written above. Thank you so much for watching. Ladies, write in the comments what guys should stop stressing about.